Yeah, okay. So, hello. I was recording this guide a bit earlier, and, it decided to break and not work, so now I have to do it again. You've recorded. I'm leaving you a 1-star review. Anyway, so, today is gonna be a Battle Cat treasure grinding tutorial, because we all need those. But, I know people get annoyed by it, and I wanted to provide my own way of grinding treasures. Because grinding it is just a pain in the ass to do. Who wants to do that? I'd rather just play stages. So, tutorial, first of all, before starting, first tip, do them during festivals. Don't waste your energy grinding treasures outside of festivals. So, for example, I'm not going to be grinding treasures until 12 o'clock tomorrow for Chapter 2. Because that's when the Empire of Cast Festival happens. Wait, there's 2 tomorrow? Oh, wait, there's 2. Wow. That's actually pretty nice. But, besides that, that's the first tip. If you have energy outside of that, just play the chapters. That's what I have to say about it. If you have energy out, I have 122. I'm on Future 1 right now, but if we go back to Chapter 2, instead of, grinding out Russia, Turkey, Sahara for Max Phosphorus Stone, I would play New York and play the next few stages with the energy, which I'll probably do after recording this, but I'm digressing. Anyway, so, if we're to assume that you're playing on a festival, but you don't know how to grind it, this is where, no, not that photo, this photo, this one, the TED method, that's what I use for it. It stands for Tier, Energy, Difficulty. Starting out with tiers, you know how this works. Inferior, normal, superior, and just not having the treasure. So, prioritize the ones where you have a lower tier on them, because you would have to play that stage inherently more to build it up, compared to if you don't have the treasure on the stage, you're more likely to have to play that one more than the one where you have a normal treasure, because you're trying to get all superiors. So, that's how that works. Energy. This is, pretty simple. How much does an energy cost? No, not that one. This one. So, back to Chapter 2, for example. We'll use Philosopher's Stone. I have everything superior except for Sahara, Russia, and Turkey. Those ones are normal. Which is still good, but I want to get it all superior because XP is good. But besides that, so since they're all normal, we can skip the tier part. Next, we need to look at energy. So, the more energy something costs to do, I would say that's the one you do first, so that way you can potentially play the lower XP one, on the tail end of a festival if you can recover it. So we can rule out Turkey, because while Sahara and Russia both take 38, Turkey only takes 34. So I would not do Turkey as my next one. So that leaves us with Sahara and Russia, but they both cost 38 and they're both normal tiers. So what do we do now? We'd use the difficulty. And while difficulty is subjective, what I mean by difficulty is basically how far they're up, because we can agree that Korea to Japan is harder than Korea, I would say. So, Sahara, you deal with those guys, Baba, and Gory. But on Russia, you're dealing with those guys, Baba and Gory, but along with Snake and the penguin, Jackie Bang, I think is the name of it. So, you'll want to do Russia over Sahara because it's harder. So if you have a chance of losing the harder stage, do the harder stage first. That way it won't be a bigger issue in the future. That's how the TED system works. Is you want to prioritize the things that you'll have to do the most attempts on at the beginning of the festival, and then save the ones with less attempts for near the end. And if you have energy when it's not a festival, progress in the chapter. And again, since I've recorded this in the past, credits to Lucas4 for this part. I'm going to link this video in the description. I'm using a clip here for, to get a point across. And he says something in here which I personally agree with about a battle item.
If you treasure in the stage.
Oh wait, hold on. I accidentally moved it back by 10.
Every one of us has been tired of treasure farming. Despite all that, I would like to mention that if you possess a treasure raider item, as tempting as it can be, do not use it to farm treasures here.
I agree with him, because treasure raiders superior treasure. Again, festivals exist, and you almost always get at least one tier of treasure through those. But also, if we go to, legend stages, heroes. White Cyclone, it's a boss. Well, it can be annoying if you don't have a lot of good anti-floating, but it's not a guaranteed chance to get rope jump for beating the stage. You don't get rope jump. You don't. You have a likely chance of getting it. And that test means you can use Treasure Radar to make that a guaranteed chance on your successful attempts. So, while, again, as he says, it might be tempting to use it because grinding is annoying, save it for legend stages. You'll thank him later. Not me, because he's the one who said it first. So, also, this isn't, objective or, an easier way to farm it. This is just how I farm it. You can farm it differently. I recommend farming them in sets instead of, in order. Because, again, if we go back to Into the Future, I had to use this example. If we go back into the Future, we can see that I have something from Japan, and that's for the first Alien Festival. This part is kind of directed towards new players, so if you're a veteran player, have a good rest of your day, and I guess subscribe if you want more mediocre content, like always. But for new players, sometimes in Into the Future and Test the Cosmos, I think, the treasures aren't in order. So, for example, I have the Japan one, but I don't have the Mongolia or China one, or whatever state. I think it's I have the Japan, but not Korea or China. I have those two. So you might assume that Korea and China are the next two stages here and here. But no, this one's Russia, I'm really bad at saying that, and Denmark. So they're not in order. In fact, if we check over here, Korea and China are on this one. So, farm them in sets. When you have all the stages for a set, then start grinding the sets during festivals. Because that way you have the treasure to not only help you with other stages, but just help you progress in the chapter to get more treasure sets. If you want to grind it in order, grinding Japan, and then grinding Korea, then China, you can do that, but I personally grind in, one set at a time. But yeah, besides that, that was the video. Oh, a bit longer. Okay, well. Last time was 4 minutes. This one was 9 minutes. So, I hope you liked the video. If you did, press the like button below, I guess. And subscribe if you want more mediocre content. I'll probably make more Battle Cats videos, but I'm going to make a gacha banner, tier list. I'll make that. But from there, if you want some, then just let me know. And for now, have a good day. Oh, wait, one last thing, in case I didn't mention it before. Lucas4's video, the beginner's guide that I was using a clip of, that one is in the description, so I would recommend you watch that. Now have a good rest of your day. Hold on, time it.